her up and dumped her out of the pit lane as soon as they let him go. Look at all that clean track. One of our contenders in Touring 2 has a little wiggle on the exit, and this is the big uphill straightaway. This is that blind braking zone. We've got the brake markers 1, 2, they're probably braking right about there. And then we'll see him try to square this corner up and really get the power down on this BMW, nice and tight to the late apex, and then headed up the hill to turn 4.
Let's do a full lap with Charlie Peter here so we can give Tom an opportunity to use that professional driving experience to show us the way around here.
Well, he turned in pretty early for turn 4, cutting the distance. That looked really, really nice. And then this section, it becomes really easy not to drop a tire right there. You see a little wiggle again on the wheel. This is another section of the track where it's easy to overdrive. You don't want to overdo it too badly. He's keeping it nice and tidy right out to the edge of the track. This is the blind turn 7 and 8. Just kind of have to aim for nothing. Right about there, muscle memory kicks in. Big wiggle over the top, and then a heavy braking zone on the anti-lock brakes down to the apex of turn 9. It's going to get the car up the hill. You see it just dancing ever so slightly. This looks excellent on camera. And then you really want to cut the distance out of turn 10 and see if he aims it in early. Opens it up just a bit. Now he's going to go for that later apex up onto the front straightaway. That's just how quickly the lap goes. And once again, blind on the front straight towards turn 1 until you can really see him right there. In GT1.
Oh, yes. GT1, where was it? David Firstad in his Corvette put down his best lap here, a 1:22.5.
I have to imagine a GT1 car at this track is like driving a GT1 car in Kroger. It's just got to be, maybe not the right car combo, but it's got to be a blast. Also, I've seen some in-car videos of Trans Am cars at this track before. It's just incredible how little space there is once you go that quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it really gives you the opportunity in a GT1 car to test your driving skills because, you can mask driving skills in a GT1 car in a place like Road America where you're flat on the pedal for so much of the lap. You cannot mask your driving skill in a GT1 car here. If you're fast, it's because you know how to drive a race car.
Sure. It makes me wonder if we can go bug some of these guys and find out what percentage of the lap they're full throttle. Because I imagine it's well under 50, where most tracks you're close to 70 and 80.
Right.
A good look at the Dodge Challenger of Renee Molina, the only Dodge Challenger in TA2. Not the only Dodge, sorry, GT2, as Mark Kirby in the Viper is also here. But I think a Trans Am Challenger really takes the Trans Am prep. That body takes the prep really well there, looking into turn 2.
Sure. Now, you see that Corvette with the flashing lights. Those really aren't flashing lights. The LEDs with the shutter on our cameras the shutter makes it look like they're flashing. So I don't want anybody to think that he's trying to get the drivers to let him through. Although that he would love for them to let him through. Yeah. That's not what's happening. You can see here in this car as well has those flashing lights, and they're not flashing them. That's just the way their cameras pick them up.
And I believe that is Mike McGinley's Corvette that we're taking a look at. It's either that or Quattlebaum. We'll try to get the number 1, get to a closer shot.